Hello everyone! Today's movie we're going to talk about is called Reanimator in 1985. A comedy horror sci-fi. Released on October 18th of 1985. Storyline. After an odd new medical student arrives on campus, a dedicated local and his girlfriend become involved in bizarre experiments centering around the reanimation of dead tissue. Directed by Stuart Gordon. Written by H.P. Lovecraft, that's the story. Dennis Paoli, screenplay. William Norris, screenplay. And Stuart Gordon, screenplay. Here's the cast. Jeffrey Combs as Herbert West. Bruce Abbott as Dan Cain. The lovely Barbara Crampton as Megan Hawsley. David Gale as Dr. Carl Hill. Robert Sampson as Dean Halsey. And the cast goes on. Ironically enough, I think I watched this last week for the first time. And yes, you're going to look at me and say, what? Yeah, it was the first time. During the 80s, there was tons of movies to watch, and I could not catch them all. Basically, you have Herbert West. Jeffrey Combs is an amazing actor, and he still is. But to see him young, because he's in a lot of the independent horror movies now, his character was so fucking creepy. Of course, you had Dr. Carl Hill, who also ends up being this crazy doctor as well. So basically, Jeffrey, Herbert West, well, he found out a way to reanimate dead tissue. Now, you can imagine how that's going to turn out. But he got this guy, Dan Cain, him and his girlfriend, to get involved into his work. Meaning Herbert West actually rented a room from Dan Cain. And they had a cat. And that cat went missing. Well, Megan found the cat in his refrigerator. Now you can imagine how that looks, right? Well, he attempted to bring the cat back to life to prove that he can bring dead tissue back to life. And of course, they didn't believe him at first. And, well, he did. And that ended up trying to catch this cat, this zombie cat, in the basement. And, yeah, it's a phenomenal film. I love the 80s cheese. It has everything that you want. This story goes deeper because the one doctor I just told you about, Dr. Carl Hill, has a serious crush on Megan. Secretly crush on Megan. So he had his own situation going through. Her dad, Robert Sampson, played Dean Halsey. He ended up in a bad situation. So he kind of gets killed, and he's basically a zombie. They don't know that totally, and he's like in a mental. However, this story is just wild because it's everything that you want. It's a brilliant film. I love the way it was shot. I mean, come on. You can't beat it. So basically the moral of the story here is, well, what's going to happen? Who's going to survive? It's fucking brilliant. Excuse my language, YouTube. A great, fun film. If you haven't seen it, I'll post a link below my review. You can watch it there. But it's definitely well worth a watch. Reanimator in 1985. It's a great cast. Shot cool. It's just a fun film to watch. And it's kind of weird that I didn't watch it until, 41 years later? That's crazy to think about it. But it's brilliant. Next up will be From Beyond in 86. That's my next review. Basically the same cast. Jeffrey Combs and Barbara Crampton is in that one as well. So here you go, folks. Check it out. The links will be below. You know, if you want to subscribe, please subscribe. If you want to be a member, join. I'm here to have some fun. That being said, I give this film a 9 out of 10. Absolute brilliance. I'm out of here.